there is actually no hiding place when it comes to toxins, exposure to toxins. We are all in it together. And I present to you new secret weapon to staying healthy naturally. And that is knowing the list of toxin-filled foods and those with the least amount of toxins. Because knowing this will help you. Why? Because our body is daily fighting toxins in the foods. Toxins coming from the environment. Toxins coming from motors, generators, and other places. Even the fishes we take, they are all filled with toxins. The vegetables and other things, they are loaded with toxins. Some of these toxins are introduced by spraying, in form of spraying, either to help enhance productivity or harvesting period or harvesting time, or to help preserve their shelf life, and for various other reasons. These pesticides are introduced in these foods, and these substances harm us when they get into our body. And we can actually, reduce our exposure to them by our lifestyle, breathing in fresh air, including antioxidant-rich foods, reducing the use of plastics, reducing processed foods in our diet. Consuming more of fresh, natural foods, reducing products with chemicals, perfumes, soaps, and several other things that we put on our body, use on our skin, use it for bathing and for whatever purpose, for beauty products, powder on our faces, and so many other things we use. We can reduce their usage, and in doing this, we also reduce our exposure to these toxins. But that is not the purpose of the essence of this video actually is to equip you with knowledge on the foods that are loaded with more of these toxins. And guess what? A good number of them are even healthy foods. One of the top healthy foods we eat on a daily basis. And I have listed 9 of the healthy foods that comes with naturally occurring toxins, not introduced by anybody. And I also have in this video 11 of the foods with the least, that is said to have the least amount of toxins. The knowledge of these things will help you, because for you to overcome any disease, you need to reduce your exposure to toxins, either through the food you eat or through your environment, through the chemical products you put on your body or your skin. You need to watch and guard against these things, because these are the various avenues that toxins find itself into our body. And I tell you, when these toxins are too much, it causes toxic overload. The load of the toxin becomes too much. It destroys our immune system. It drags us down, and you will discover that you will always be sick. This is one of the signs. Things like lead toxicity, heavy metals, and so many other forms of toxic overload that can make us sick. And so, if you're interested in knowing the list of these healthy foods, we go. Number 1 of it, soya beans. Yes, soya beans is one of the top healthy foods, rich in proteins, complete amino acids. But are you also aware that it's one of the foods that comes with natural occurring toxins? It can easily make your body toxic. So if you're battling with some ailments that you don't need much toxins in your body, it's time to reduce its consumption. Sometimes when it's too much, your body, you begin to experience aches and pains. Some people are going through aches and pains because they are consuming too much of the soya beans and then exposing themselves to the toxins found in the soya beans, a lot of it. And so, that is not to say you shouldn't eat the soya beans, but you must take it in moderation. What about tomatoes? It comes with toxins like tomatin and several other toxins. You need to take it in moderation. Take it cautiously. Cassava root comes with cyanic acid. You need to be cautious. It's a healthy food, gluten-free, but the acids come naturally. The next is almond. Almond is also one of the top nuts, healthy nuts, rich in magnesium, calcium. It's one of my best nuts. I tell you, it's one of the foods that comes naturally with cyanic acid. Cyanic acid is a dangerous substance inside our body. And I tell you, it starts manifesting in various ways. What of the apple seeds? Yes, those black tiny seeds. They also are hazardous to health. Yet you find them inside the apples. You do not have to start chewing the apple seed because it has its own, toxins. Foods like sweet potatoes. Are you aware that it comes with its own toxins, especially the green part of it? It has its own toxins. So you must consume cautiously. Then cocoa, the bitter cocoa. It's an anti-inflammatory food. It's a good source of magnesium, healthy fats. But I tell you also, you need to tread cautiously with cocoa because it comes with its own toxin, oxalic acid. What about leafy teas? Teas, healthy teas, green tea and the rest of black and the rest of they come with natural occurring, toxins that are hazardous to our health. Sorghum is also one of the healthy foods from the grains family. And I tell you, most of the grains also come with their own toxins. So we must consume sorghum and other grains cautiously. That is not to say you should avoid them or stay away altogether, because they have their good side, the healthy side, and the other side. Then we have the green beans. It also comes with its own naturally occurring toxins. And then the last one will shock you, the leafy greens. Yes, leafy greens are healthy. We've always been advised to eat lots of it. But are you also aware that some of them, not all, comes with toxins too, that you need to wash them, sometimes applying things like salt to help reduce the amount of toxins in them. Inhibitors that wouldn't allow the nutrients, that wouldn't allow the body to even access the nutrients. And some of them are even hazardous to kidney. And that is why those who suffer kidney problems must also consume leafy greens in moderation. But that is not all. We also have a list, 11 names of foods that are coming with, are said to be least in terms of the pesticide. Or in other words, we can call them clean foods. Avocado is one of them. It's in the list. Coconut. If you are trying to eat clean, you are dealing with some degenerating ailments. You don't want toxins, because toxins makes every case worse. And so you need to take down this list. Avocado is there. I said that. Coconut is there. Papaya is there. Eggplant is in the list. Add onions is one of them. Those with the list of pesticide. Mangoes. Cabbage is one of them. Dates. Yes, date is one of them. Oranges. Though some of them are being forced to ripen. Oranges. Bananas, talking of green bananas, it's also good. Doesn't have much of it. Kiwi is also among the green food. There are several of them, several other food that come with, you are talking of eating clean. You don't want your body to start battling with a disease and at the same time battling with toxic overload. Toxins coming in. You want clean foods. This list, you can note it down so that you include it. And then other ones, always listen to your body too. Sometimes when you consume some of the toxic foods, they give you signals. Sometimes headache, sometimes some kind of anxiety feelings. Your body will always signal you when you eat certain foods that comes with large amount of toxins. Even without anyone telling you, you will know that this food is loaded with naturally occurring toxins. And if you are managing or dealing with any ailment and you think toxic overload is part of the problem and you want to reduce it, you can also drop your comment. And then you need more list of foods. If you need more list of foods that can help you manage that ailment, more list of foods that are clean to enable you begin to include them in your list, you can also make that in the comment section. Meanwhile, you can also share your own foods that is helping you stay healthy naturally. And if you love messages such as this, click the subscription button and don't forget to like and to share it. Thank you for watching.